I live in the high desert. Growing up in the desert is not for everyone. You have to develop a tough skin. It's a place where you need to learn to become an individual. If you're used to the city life, it's probably not the place for you, but if you're an introvert like me, growing up in the desert has its perks. The air is nice, the scenery is beautiful, it's quiet, and there are thrift stores galore. I consider myself to be a collector of sorts, so thrifting is something that has always come natural to me. I like to spot the beauty in things, and it bums me out when people discard their treasures. Besides, there's something super cathartic about digging into the past for hidden gems. I believe in order to appreciate the beauty in the often overseen, you yourself at one point in your life have to have felt overseen. I relate to that sentiment. That's probably why I like thrifting so much, to be honest. If I could say to anyone, it's probably my mom who was the one to get me involved in thrifting initially. When she and my dad separated when I was a kid, I saw it at first as a way of bonding with her. We never had a goal, which was part of the fun, and there was never an end game. It was an innocent way of passing the time, and in my head, I always saw it as an adventure. Of my siblings, I've always been the sentimental one in the family, much like my mom. And being a Pisces, I can see why it's easy to hold on to that sentimentality. And although I'm not deep into astrology, I can agree with what they say about Pisces being dreamers. I'm a dreamer, and I like to surround myself with things that make me happy. The world I choose to surround myself with is definitely one of pure imagination. And the state of the world right now being what it is, can you really blame me for developing some sort of escapism? I don't collect in excess, so it can't be that bad, can it? In the end, I think I do thrifting more for the bonding experience than I do for the actual outcome. I'm not always looking for a hot ticket item to bring home. Sometimes I'm just looking for a memory. And these are the memories with my mom that I cherish. Life persists. It drags on, and sometimes it can feel overwhelming. To keep from being depressed, I try and find the magic in the mundane and see the beauty in the everyday. I believe you don't have to look far for beauty. It's right next door. It's in our backyard. It's everywhere. You just have to keep an open eye. I didn't always have this mindset. For the longest time, I struggled with depression. Still do, but I've come to terms with it now. There's been moments when the future seemed bleak, but at least now there's a semblance of hope. And coming from a counseling background herself, I give my mom a lot of credit in giving me the tools that I need to overcome the challenges I face in my everyday life. I feel like I wouldn't know what to do without her, to be honest. So maybe thrifting is a way of connecting with my mom, or maybe it's a way of filling the void. I'll probably never know, but I really like it, and I'm probably not going to stop anytime soon. Throughout my life, I've always felt like a misfit, like I've been discarded, overlooked, which is probably why I relate a lot to thrift stores and the beauty that they contain. If one thing's for sure, it's that I am definitely my mother's child, and I am okay with that.